Hi everyone, welcome to Cuphead The Delicious Last Course DLC, a new standalone Cuphead DLC content. This guide will show you how to get all DLC trophies and how to collect everything on the new island. If you need help with the base game, you can find full video guides in the description. To play the DLC, first you need to buy the Cuphead DLC from the PS Store, or a store for the platform where you're playing the game, of course. You also need to have a base game to access the DLC, but beating the base game is not needed to play it, although for some trophies it's needed that you beat the base game. Start a new game, or simply continue your base game through the save slot. Navigate back to some island from the base game, for example Inkwell Isle I, and you will be greeted with some info about DLC content and Inkwell Isle IV. Sail there and let's start! On the new island, you can play as Mrs. Chalice. You will need to play as Mrs. Chalice to get a bunch of trophies in this DLC, and to play as her, you need to equip Astra Cookie in your charm slot. With this, you will lose the opportunity to have different charms, while playing as other characters of course. You will play as her, she has 4 health points, she can double jump, she can parry while dashing, and basically that's it. Let's start with collecting some coins. To get the first coin you just need to jump, and dash again. This is the first coin, out of 16 on this new island. To get another 3 coins, just talk to the NPC right outside of the bakery and the tutorial stage where you were just a moment before. One secret, hidden coin is just behind the shop, the Porkgrind shop. Just go behind and left, behind the bakery, and inspect there to get 1 coin. Alright, let's start with some boss stages. You need to play on regular difficulty if you want to get rank A's on all stages of this island, and getting rank A, at least rank A-, which still counts, getting rank A- at least on all stages here on this new island will unlock 1 trophy. You cannot get rank A by playing on simple difficulty, so you need to play it on regular. For weapons, well, I suggest you use spread or something, whatever you see fit. For me this was, I don't know, the best choice for this stage, so I used this one. There are a couple of trophies that are connected with Mrs. Chalice, but for now let's just play and get rank A's on all stages. By beating all stages on the new island you will unlock expert difficulty, and with that you will be able to get rank S, which is also required for 1 trophy. But for now, let's start with this. Let me explain the criteria of getting rank A's. You need to defeat the boss fast, so timer. Every boss has its own timer. If you get the yellow time at the end after defeating the boss on your scoreboard, it means you succeeded with this category. Defeat a boss while having at least 3 health points. You don't need this. For rank A, it's enough to get the best from the other categories. Defeat a boss while parrying 3 times. With Miss Chalice, you press triangle to bump into purple objects during fights. You need to parry 3 times during a boss fight, no matter the phase, to get the max rank reward for this category. Defeat a boss while filling all 6 special cards for a special at the bottom of the screen and then use it. Just keep shooting, do not spend your special abilities until you get all 6, then use the circle button to use the special attack. And the last category is stylish points, which go up to 2 stars on this difficulty. If you do all of the above, you will get the full style points, getting you rank A. What you can do with Mrs. Chalice is to equip the super number 2, super special move number 2, then when you have 6 cards, just press circle and you will get 1 extra health. This helped me a lot with her, since I've been mostly playing with her. Alright, for the second stage, for this one, I was using the Cuphead. I was just trying something here. To get the 3 parries on this stage, I advise you to get them fast during this phase, because during the other phases we will be trying to cheat a bit, and if you do miss parry moments during this stage, during this phase, there is an easy way during the last phase to do that, so don't worry. Just try to preserve your health points during this phase. This phase it's not so difficult. The second phase, this one, I think this is the easiest one. Just cheat. Stand on the left or on the right corner and just point your spread and shoot the boss. What can happen, of course, the minions can spawn below you. If you see that, just move right to the right to avoid them. Having second special with Cuphead means you can have invisibility for a moment, so you can use that. During the last phase, all you need to do is to be aware of where will the boss shoot. If he shoots bones, then it will spawn a parry moment for you. If he shoots meat something, this animal will just go under the water. Sorry, I forgot the English term for this. Hypo? No, I don't know. Anyway, this boss is maybe the easiest of the 3 bosses, of the 6 boss stages in this island. And getting rank A is not so hard. Alright, for this third boss stage, I was using Miss Chalice, and in this video I forgot to edit this part, so I'm sorry for this. For this third stage, I was using mostly the self-aiming weapons, which worked the best in this stage, I would say. So you can use this one. For parry moments, you can use phase 1, when you see purple cards and you can parry them. But well, it requires some luck to get them in the first stage. Sometimes there was none, sometimes I had 2, like this time. So whatever you see fit. The second phase is quite easy, but you need to memorize the patterns, because you need to observe carefully his transformations. Sometimes he will jump, sometimes he will just roll, sometimes he will transform into a refrigerator, and sometimes, well, he is doing this. Having special number 2 with Miss Chalice works the best, I would say, because it gives you 1 extra health point. And yeah, that's it for this phase. You can also have some parry moments in this phase, but maybe it's not the best phase to do that. The last phase is maybe the, I don't know, something in the middle when you talk difficulty. If you have extra special, you can use it, of course, and well, this a self-aiming weapon type is maybe the best here. You can also parry the purple buckets if you need some parry moments, parry chances here. For me, I had enough until this point, so it was just surviving, and I did. So this gave me a rank A minus, I think, on this stage. Yeah, but it was enough. And now we're after some flying stages. For flying stages, they are more difficult than the regular stages, I would say. At least it was like that for me. During phase 1 you can get some parry moments, but I would advise you to maybe wait for other phases, because you need to... You can't kill these flying brown enemies. They shoot... sometimes they shoot purple spiky something, like they are doing now, but it was a green one. And the phase 1 is... it's mostly easy. You need to stay either down or up and observe what the boss is doing. During phase 2 you have the perfect moment to use the special bomb attack. If you fill your meter, just use it. And for parry moments, this stage is maybe the best one. You can parry the coins when these safes fall down on the ground. Be careful. And of course, this stage, not the worst one, but yeah, after the last stage, this is the worst stage. I had problems with checking where, in which directions will these beans or whatever this is in the buckets go. So I had some troubles, but if you save your specials, you can easily go through this phase. The last phase is, I would say, the most difficult one. There is a lot of parry moments here, but good luck getting them. It's not so easy. Also have in mind, whenever you have special filled up, just use it. It will save both lives and your nerves here. It will speed up killing this boss, and when you do, if you do, congratulations. Alright, off to the last stage before the final boss of this island. This stage is not so difficult. Parry moments are here, like you saw. Whenever he goes down and throws these bones at you, observe which ones are the purple ones. They go to the one part of the screen and then they go back, while this upper dude is throwing balls on you, so be careful. If it's the downmost bone, that is the purple one, try to dash it as soon as he shoots. Then you will have some extra time to deal damage to him. Phase 2 is really easy. When you have some self-aiming missiles, it's quite easy. Just shoot and focus on dodging. You can parry the purple letters. It's a good opportunity to get your 3 parries if you didn't on the previous stage, and prepare for the last stage. The last stage is the most difficult one. During this stage you need to avoid lasers. I was having a difficult time to know where they will shoot. It was too many things on the screen, and god, this kind of view, it was killing me. It was so hard for me to get used to the controls, but once I did, it started to become quite easy. Yeah, this is where I had troubles. So each time it will reverse the position of this stage, and yeah, like you see, I was losing lives like crazy, but I also had a full meter of my special, so I used that. And it just takes patience and focus on this stage, and you will get it. So, when you beat all other stages, it's time for the final boss of this island, so go inside the bakery where you started this DLC, go downstairs, follow the hallway, and at the end you will see your chef. Chef is ready to peel some onions, not onions, but lemons to try to kill you, and he is quite difficult, so good luck. Well, couple of things to note here. This yellow fire something will constantly be on your neck, so try to avoid it. For me, the most difficult most difficult phase of the phase 1 when he was summoning these lemons. I hate lemons. The rest is quite easy, I would say. It's not so hard. I suggest that you use some self-aiming weapons, such as this one. It's weaker than the base weapons, but it's self-aiming, so you can just focus on platforming parts to avoid this bunch of things on the screen, which is not so easy, believe me. The stage 1, well, it's not so long, but it's quite tricky. During the second phase, I advise you to use the extra hard super special skill to activate it, of course, and during this phase you need to defeat these salt peppers, and they will hit the boss. So yeah, just try to focus on one, kill one, then move to the next one, or simply try to survive while hitting all of them, and then just, well, they will hit him at the same time. It takes some patience and focus. It's hard to focus when you have all these units on the screen, but it's definitely doable. It's not so hard. You can parry this flying salts or whatever this is they're shooting, but I was not doing this during this phase. I had my bunch during the first phase, and that was it. This is like some in-between phase. He just jumps around, you just go beneath while avoiding this on the ground, and well, just use this weapon to shoot him and it's easy. And finally the last stage. I was confused what do I need to do here and what this heart is. It's actually the boss. So yeah, I was trying to parry this. Do not try to do that. Just shoot, just use these self-aiming missiles and it should go down in no time. It's maybe the easiest phase of them all. And well, yeah, that's it. You beat the game. You beat all boss stages. And that's it, you unlocked a trophy. Now, if you got all rank A's, you will get Ranger Trophy, so or at least rank A- on all stages on this island, which is not so difficult. And now we can play some other challenges to get other trophies. So let's start. Now we will tackle the King's Leap. It's basically King's challenges. There are 5 of those. You cannot shoot your weapon here, so no weapons allowed. I was using Miss Chalice because I think it's quite easier to play as her, because her parry moment is using the dash, and I found that to be much easier than by playing as Cuphead. The first stage are the pawns. You can just, well, avoid and parry. It's quite easy on this stage. If you die, you can just retry, so don't even worry. For the first trophy, the Checkmate trophy, you just need to beat all 5 King's challenges and you will unlock it. To unlock all 5 stages, you need to beat all regular boss stages on this island first. And of course you will get some coins as a reward for each challenge. I had some troubles with this one, but it's actually quite easy. Just stick close to him and observe what kind of move he will do. If he does this, you have 2 or 3 opportunities. If he does this, you also have 2 or 3 opportunities if you hit him fast. If you don't hit him fast, just wait. Don't rush it, you will lose the life. This is where you can only do 1, and this is where you can do 3. And that's basically it. It's easy when you get the hang of it. I had some troubles with this one, but I think it's actually the most easiest one of them all. The only thing you need to think about is the pattern of how this priest moves. When you know the pattern, you know where you can jump, where you can go. Of course you need to avoid the bells, but that's not the problem, I would say. So just you need to turn off all these candles before you can hit him. Parry hit him, of course, and it takes couple of times until you beat him. But it's easy. For me, this was the most difficult boss of this Gaunglet challenges. This is where you need to parry all the time from far away. So sometimes you need to parry 2 times on one item, and when you see how much happens on the screen, yeah, good luck. And when you will be playing the Gaunglet challenges, which means all of this sequentially without dying, yeah, that's a lot of fun. this stage gave me the biggest trouble of them all. Well, now the queen is easy, I would say quite easy. Only thing you have to think about is, well, this would hit me, you need to parry her obstacles when she throws them at you, and you need to wait until the canyon, well, aims at her, and then you need to shoot. It takes couple of bullets to kill her, and I would say that she is one of the easiest challengers out there. The second and the one before her was more difficult for me. With this out of the way, when you beat all 5 challenges, you can now go into the King's Leap and you can now tackle the Gaunglet. The Gaunglet is the last challenge here, and it means all 5 challenges but sequentially, so you cannot die in between, you need to beat them without dying. This is maybe, alongside of getting rank S on this island, one of the hardest trophies in the DLC. Not much I can say about this, I already explained each of the stages independently, so you should just follow that pattern. In between the fights your health points will recover, so don't worry about that part, just worry about parrying and worry about surviving, worry about not dying, which is, yeah, harder than being said, but it's not so hard. When you get all the patterns, it will become quite easy. The only problem I had was with the 4th stage, that was the most difficult for me, the rest was, I was beating them all the time.
This match will get red hot. It's on! day for a swell battle. It's on! This match will get red hot. It's on!
So at this point you will have all of the coins, 16 coins on this island, so I suggest you buy all you can, all items that the Porkgrind offers. It means 3 new weapons, it means Broken Relic, you will need it for 1 trophy later on, and this charm extra heart, which will give you 1 extra heart on 1st, 3rd and 6th parry, so it means 3 extra hearts. If you want to play like this with Cuphead, go ahead. But yeah, I will not do this. 1 quick trophy to get it out of the way. You can play using new weapons, new DLC weapons on this island. Just use any boss you want on the simple difficulty. Use any of the new weapons to beat the boss and you will unlock the trophy. One other trophy we can get out of the way is the Golden Touch trophy. This trophy unlocks when you defeat any boss on this island using Miss Chalice. Well, when you finish the boss using the special. I was using special number 3 with Miss Chalice and I was playing on simple difficulty. You can do it on simple difficulty, I advise you to for this trophy. It's just, well, you need to kind of feel when the boss is about to be dead and then you just spam the super special to kill the boss. You can, I don't know, you can measure the time, how long are you shooting at the boss during the stage and then just stop at some point and just use the special to defeat. So, this is a bit tricky, but you can play on simple difficulty. This trophy, the Hearty Trophy, requires you to defeat a boss stage without killing any of the minions during the fight. Which means, if you play this stage, You cannot kill any of the minions you see on the screen, instead you just need to defeat the boss. And playing on simple difficulty, well, it's not so hard. During this fight I was using the 9 HP points cheat. It's not a cheat, it's a perk of the game. It's also required for one trophy, I'll cover later on. So if you do this, if you play on simple difficulty, it will be quite easy on this stage. The first stage is really easy. The second is a bit tricky because sometimes the minions will appear left or right, and if you're shooting diagonally, that will be a problem. So just be patient, and if you defeat them without killing anyone, you will unlock the trophy. Okay, now for the Hearty Trophy. This one was very confusing. Its description is very confusing and I had to Google how to unlock this one. And finally I did so. So you need to equip the Twin Charm, the Twin Hearts Charm in your slot, and then you need to circle 3 circles fastly, so you activate the perk of 9 health points. With this, you will start any simple or regular difficulty stages while having 9 hearts, 9 health points. In order to unlock Hearty Trophy, play the King Dice on Island Hell and retry the stage until you see a heart on the number 3. Then you need to get number 2 on the dice. You need to defeat this boss without getting hit, so you need to preserve those 9 health points, and then you need to get 1 to get extra heart. So basically then you will have 10, which doesn't make sense for this trophy, but it's how it unlocks. So yeah, this is that.
A great plan.
This trophy was most difficult for me personally. I'm not good at surviving having at least 3 health points, and this expert difficulty is a bit harder than the regular difficulty. And I was trying different super skills, different weapons here, and this is, I don't know, Crackshot was the best choice for this stage for me. You can play any stage on this island and get the rank S, but yeah, I think I was playing the most of this stage, so this was the easiest for me. Well, you need to parry 3 times. You need to have at least 3 health points when you finish the stage. You need to fill all 6 specials to fill your special meter. Then you need to activate at least once to get the 6 out of 6. For rank S, you need to defeat this boss under 2 minutes, I think, but I didn't manage to do so. So don't worry. If you get all the other conditions, you will still get rank S. That's what I did. I had 3 health points. I was using the Super 2 super special skill because it gives an extra heart. It helps a lot. It helps tremendously of getting rank S on this fight. So practice and it should happen for you as well. It took me like 1 hour to do so. I might do rank S on all stages, maybe for DLC, because I really love this game, but maybe not in next few days. And to mop up the remaining trophies now, what you need to do is you need to buy Broken Relic from the Porkgrind on this island, then you need to equip it. And now, talk with the guys, with the NPCs here on the pedestal. This is the first one, which means the first gravestone. This is the one that talks about the second gravestone and the third gravestone. This one mentions down right, which means the third one is the down right. Now talk with this ghost here, and he will tell you about some weird events here in the graveyard. And yeah, you need to have Broken Relic equipped. Basically, the third one was down right for me, so the first one was down left, the second guy talked about upper right, and the third guy talked about lower down. Now this will activate the bonus secret fight, where you can get the Cursed Relic if you win the fight. So the fight is not so hard, so yeah, good luck with the fight. You will be battling the devil again. You need to, well, I advise you to have some self-aiming weapons here on this stage. When you move left or right, you switch the sides with the devil and the angel, so be careful about this. I was trying to focus on not moving and just move when I have to, when the fire is about to hit me. So try it like this. You have only 3 lives and it's not so easy, but if you have the super special skill number 2, you can activate invincibility with Cuphead, and well, you will make it in time. It's not so hard, but it's a bit tricky. This will transform your Broken Relic into Cursed Relic, and now you can work towards getting the Paladin Trophy. This one was a bit tricky for me. I was trying to defeat 8 bosses with having this one equipped, because beating 8 bosses on regular difficulty will transform this into Divine Relic, and it will unlock the Paladin Trophy, but you need to defeat 8 different bosses, not the 8 bosses in general. So I was replaying the first and the second island on regular difficulty, and have in mind that when you have this Cursed Relic charm, when you level it up after every two bosses, you can get extra health points when you parry. The higher the level, the faster you will get bonus HP points. So it lowers the difficulty as you level it. So start with the easiest bosses and then finish with some harder ones. But in general, you need to defeat 8 of those on at least regular difficulty, and then you will unlock the Paladin Trophy. And for the last trophy, if you still miss the Decadent Trophy, you need to defeat 10 different bosses, again different bosses with Miss Chalice, and that's it. Thank you for watching, I hope you liked it, cheers!